Welcome everybody to the next episode of the Cannabis Review. I'm delighted to be joined on this episode by Mariana Larrea. She is the legal director of Libera out in Mexico. How are you doing, Mariana?
I'm really good. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. I'm so excited to talking with you today about what is happening in Mexico, guys.
I'm delighted to have you on, and you're one of our guest speakers at the Cannabis Summit coming up in a couple of weeks. So we'll have you over in Dublin and Ireland soon. But for now, do you want to basically give everybody a quick little overview of how you ended up at Groupo Liberia and your position in the industry?
Yes, so nowadays I am the legal director of this company, Grupo Libera, which is a real estate company. We are building the first hemp living community back in downtown Tulum. Well, no, downtown in Tulum. And the reason I am here is because I am helping to bring the hemp industry in the project. Basically, we're going to build with hemp. So this is a good project for opening the doors to the hemp industry in Mexico.
Okay, very interesting. The reason I had you on is I've been very interested in what's going on in Mexico at the moment and the size of the potential consumer markets that you guys have. Do you want to maybe give everybody a quick run through what the policy and the legal framework looks like in Mexico at the moment?
Yes. So the regulation in Mexico started in 2016 because of an amparo lawsuit. This is a trial that we have in Mexico where you can claim against the government asking for new regulations or claiming that any regulation is against your rights. So this started because of an amparo lawsuit in the medicinal area. And from that time to now, we have a few areas in cannabis fully regulated as the medicinal. So nowadays we have the law stated in the law the medicinal cannabis permission. We also have a regulations for these purposes. It is allowed the cultivation of cannabis for medicinal and scientific purposes. In the other hand, we have the industrial hemp industry. So in this industry, we are allowed to import and commercialize, also to export cannabis products which contain no more than 1% of THC for industrial purposes. This means cosmetics, food, beverage, dietary supplements. So all those products which contain cannabinoids are aimed to come into the Mexican market. But also we have other really important part in hemp, which are other all the materials, for construction, for paper, wood, rope, all those industrial products and for other industry are as well allowed to come into the Mexican market. And by the side of the recreational market, we have nowadays we do not have a federal law for that recreational consumption, but we can go as individuals, we can go with the health authority and ask a permission for consumption. So this is a funny thing because you can go and ask for this permission, but nowadays we do not have any legal recreational market. So we are in this moment. I think Mexico is waiting for United States to fully regulate, and then we are going to follow that. But even though we do not have this commercial market in Mexico, we have those other two really important markets, which is the medicinal and the industrial hemp market, and are really important for the economy of our country. And we are working on that.
Very interesting. And do you guys have retail dispensaries that are selling, let's say, HHC flower and CBD flower, or is that not on the cards at the moment in Mexico?
So the products we can sell here, yes, are CBD products or which contain other cannabinoids. Sorry for that. Which contain other cannabinoids as C and CBC, CGC. Other cannabinoids are allowed to be imported and commercialized, but not in a dispensary because those are sold as dietary supplements or. If it is not dietary supplements, also as food, like CBD drops with hemp oil. So those go to the classification food. That is the way, but no, the answer for dispensaries is no, because we can't sell any recreational product.
And do you see the leading brands in Mexico at the moment? Are they homegrown hemp brands or are they imported hemp products from North America?
Yeah, so for hemp, we are importing products. Nowadays, it is not about growing or not growing hemp. It's about importing these products because you don't want to fight with the government trying to explain them if you're hemp or not, or which are the difference between hemp and marijuana. The problem and the big stigma in Mexico comes from that point. The thing is, the general health law state that it is forbidden the growing of cannabis, sativa, indica, ruderalis, and marijuana. Those are the ones that are forbidden. So we know that marijuana it is not a plant. Marijuana is only a term that we give to the plant when we are going to give it a recreational use. But as hemp comes from cannabis sativa, the name of hemp is cannabis sativa L. There is this big fear from the industry to start growing hemp with any establishment about the permission of growing hemp. So, what the way in Mexico cannabis industry is working is through legal strategies. The first thing we achieved that was a medicinal area, we achieved it because a trial against the government. So this moment, I think that we do not need to seek for more regulations because finally hemp is a plant. It's a plant that does not have any psychotropic or psychoactive effect. So what we need to do is stop asking for more rules and start educating and start helping governments, legislators, and people who are in important places about this difference. We need education, we need information. We do not need any other rule.
Okay,
Neither.
very interesting. So the likes of rice, corn, and sugar are staples of your cultivation process, and you guys are world leaders in farming some of those things. It seems to be that hemp is potentially more profitable than the three commodities. Is that going to be the case in Mexico, or is it still not clear? Is the president still not backing the agricultural sector with this?
Yeah, so the agriculture sector is nowadays is really comfortable because their answer to us all the time till it is fully regulated cannabis, we can start speaking about the agro laws in Mexico. So there for them, hemp is the same of cannabis because we do not have this difference in the law. That is the problem. We do not have these classifications. And if a general health law, the most important law speaking about health in my country, states that cannabis sativa it is not allowed to be grown, uh, the agro authorities will say, hey guys, you need to change this for me to start working in regulation or secondary regulations for hemp. And that is a situation. Last week we've been with one of our clients with the authorities of the office that is registering the seed, and it's the same comment like, hey guys, we want to help you, we want to go through the certification of cannabis seeds in Mexico, but if we don't have the difference between cannabis sativa and cannabis sativa L, which is hemp, we can help you because for us it's still forbidden. So you need to go to a trial and to explain the authorities these differences. And this company 2 years ago started with this trial, and they won the trial. And nowadays they are seeking for a specific permission for growing hemp for CBD beverage, right? So those guys did it and was good. And these are the kind of things we need to do in Mexico, going through these legal processes in order to achieve regulation and clearance in the law.
Incredible stuff, great insights. I wanted to jump out now onto the next topic, which is hemp in construction. And I wanted to get your thoughts on everything that you guys are doing at Tulum and maybe explain to the audience the innovative practices that you guys have got going on over there.
Yeah, so this I like to tell it this way. This is a story about attorney of Mexico City, which finished being the director of a hemp construction development, right? And the only reason, well, I have three reasons for taking this decision, quitting the firm in Mexico and moving to Merida, that is 3 hours far away from Tulum, are because this project will, number one, show the government a legal business of hemp in our country. That this is really important because when you show it, going through all the legal strategies and everything, it is easier for them to understand what you are talking about. The second one, we are educating. Each time I sell a lot of land, I am giving all this information about the benefits of the hemp. And only the information will finish with the stigma in Mexico. And number three is we are opening the doors to the hemp industry through this project because we're bringing, producers of hemp for hempcrete, hemp rope, hemp wood, hemp rod, but also all the concept in the development, it is around the hemp and the cannabis. This is a holistic development where we are going to have these lovely amenities as meditation gardens. We will have sweat lodge. The name of those are temazcales. And we will have also amenities like restaurant, lounge bar, a jungle gym, roads for the bicycle and for going for a walk or a run, and all the development will be surrounded of the jungle. So we're taking care that our views all the time will be green. And what we want to translate this concept, Eoin, it is not only building with hemp because that is good for our environment, because you guys already know that when you build with hemp and natural fibers, that we do not damage the environmental, and that hemp storage CO2. So this helps to create a positive climate effect when you build with natural fibers, and has a lot of benefits for building in the jungle. This hempcrete has like, this is a product that is breathable, it's non-toxic, it's really easy to do the mixture. You only need hemp and lime and water for this, and this product is really good and stable in the jungle because the resistance of the hempcrete can be 10 times more than iron. So it has a lot of benefits for construction, a lot of benefits for the environment, but a lot and a really good impact in educating. We will have a museum, and in this museum we will help, and we will start working with the artisans of the community of Umay. This community is a community in the jungle, and we want to provide them, this community of artisans, the hemp in material for them to start working, none with cotton, none with wood, none with all those plastics and ceramic things, but with hemp, and all the artisans of hemp. So this is a beautiful project when we're helping the community, we're helping the jungle, because we're taking care of the rules of construction in the jungle in order to do not go and destroy the place. We're going to coexist. We want to disconnect our clients for the daily life, the party also in Tulum, all those restaurants and all that area that is so crowded, but having your sanctuary in the jungle and being near to the ocean, near to the cenotes, and stay in the jungle. That is a beautiful experience. And this is the reason why this attorney quit the firm, moved to this project, and loves to talk about this cannabis industry, which is my passion.
Yeah, it's amazing talking to you. We're nearly at our 15 minutes now, but the cultivation of hemp for fibers in the building industry, I think, is one of those sectors to keep your eye on for sure over the next few years. And great to see the amazing innovative work that you guys are doing over in Mexico. I look forward to welcoming you to Dublin on the 25th of this month, and your first pint of Guinness will be on me, Mariana.
Oh, I'm so excited, so excited, and thank you, Owen, for all the efforts you are doing in Ireland. I think those are really important. And even though we think, and in times we do not see that the things are happening the way the market and the industry is claiming to, it is really good all these efforts you are doing, and I am sure this will be a really good and great conference. And even I start hearing about people talking about the conference, so this will be great, and I will be very, very happy to be there with you guys and to solve any questions and to try to help you to figure out if in the future or if right now you have any interest in the Mexican market. I'll be more than happy to help you guys.
Thank you very much, Mariana. People rarely envision who built the road when they're driving along it, but somebody has to build the road to get everybody there. So I think there's a lot
Yeah.
of people around the world putting their piece of effort into building that road. And thank you very much for your time, Mariana. You have a great day, and I'll chat to you very soon.
Yeah, thank you, Ian.
Until
Goodbye.
next time, everybody.